this deep dive. Today, we're really focusing in on the Met Gala 2025.
That theme, right. Future relics.
Yeah.
Fashion in the age of AI.
Exactly. We've got a script here from the NextGenAI pod that breaks it all down: the red carpet, the stars, the surprises.
The hits and maybe the misses, too.
Definitely.
Right.
So our mission really is to pull out the most interesting bits from this whole intersection of fashion, tech, and, well, massive celebrity power.
It's always more than just clothes, isn't it? The Met Gala is such a snapshot. And this year, with the AI angle, it's like forcing everyone to think about how tech is actually shaping how we look, how we present ourselves.
Okay, so let's get right into it. The red carpet. The script we have immediately points to Zendaya.
Of course.
Her holographic gown. Apparently it was shifting colors under the lights, just completely taking over the internet.
Instantly. Yeah, and that's not accidental. Her team understands the visual. They know how something dynamic like that, something tech-enhanced, will just explode online.
It's designed for that, isn't it? For the phones, for the screens.
Precisely. It's about creating that moment. The holography itself, using light woven into the fabric, it creates these illusions, changing color without actually changing the material. Really clever.
Wow, okay. Then there was TimothéeChalamet. Deconstructed tux, LED embroidery. That sounds pretty cool, too. A bit more subtle.
Yeah, subtle but effective. It shows you don't have to go full robot.
Right.
The LEDs, like tiny lights woven in, maybe creating patterns. It adds that layer of intrigue to something classic. But then you have Bad Bunny.
Ah, yes. The Philly robotics suit.
Yeah.
With autonomous movement.
I mean, that's taking it somewhere else entirely. Autonomous movement, you're talking parts of the suit maybe shifting, moving on their own. Sensors, actuators, it really blurs that line, between fashion and, well, robotics.
Makes you wonder how comfortable it was, but what a statement.
Definitely a statement.
And then a lot of talk about the Bollywood representation, Deepika Padukone, a silk sari, but with a metallic overlay.
That's a great example of blending tradition and the theme. Respecting the sari's heritage, but adding that futuristic touch.
Yeah, that overlay suggesting like a merge of old and new. Very thoughtful.
It is. It shows how different cultures can interpret this tech theme.
And Ranveer Singh. The script mentions his cyberpunk-inspired dhoti and jacket combo.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently the podcast host felt only he could pull something like that off.
Huh. Well, that sounds like Ranveer. Cyberpunk usually means, sci-fi vibes, sharp lines, maybe neon, visible tech elements. A bit gritty.
So, pretty bold then.
Very. He's known for taking risks.
Then Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas. A couple's effort. Her gown was 3D printed.
Yeah, 3D printing lets you do these incredibly intricate shapes, things you just can't do by hand, built layer by layer from a digital file.
Amazing. And Nick in an AI-inspired tux.
Yeah.
So they were really coordinated.
Definitely presenting a united front, theme-wise.
The source also kind of hints, though, that not everyone quite landed it.
Well, it happens every year, doesn't it? Interpreting these themes is tricky. Some go too literal, some miss the concept.
Or just doesn't look good, theme or no theme.
Exactly.
Okay, moving on. Global superstars. Blackpink's Jennie was there.
Big moment.
Neon pink cyberpunk dress. Predictably huge reaction from the blanks online.
Yeah, the global reach of K-pop is just immense. Their fans are so engaged.
And BTS's V. His solo Met debut, black and silver armored suit. Sounds intense.
It does. Taps into that futuristic warrior, tech as protection idea. Black and silver always reads sleek, advanced. And again, the army excitement must have been off the charts.
It really shows how global the event is now, not just Hollywood.
Absolutely.
We also had Europeans, like Dua Lipa in a liquid metal dress.
Ooh, that sounds amazing. Probably fabric with incredible sheen and drape, making it look fluid like molten metal.
And Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Genderless AI-generated jumpsuit. That must have sparked some conversations.
For sure. AI generated. That could mean algorithms help design it, using data, trends, maybe even based on the theme itself.
So AI actually creating the design concepts.
Potentially, yeah. Generating sketches, patterns, maybe suggesting materials. It's moving beyond just analysis.
Wild. Okay, now for some real curveballs. Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
What? Football legends at the MD.
Apparently, in custom tech-woven suits. That definitely brings a different crowd, a different kind of spotlight.
Wow. Yeah, that definitely shows the crossover between sports, fashion, entertainment. Tech-woven. Maybe advanced materials, subtle tech details.
And the biggest surprise, maybe, Shah Rukh Khan.
King Khan. His debut, wearing a classic black sherwani, but with LED lights integrated. The source reaction was basically legendary.
That's huge. A massive global star. And the look sounds perfect, respecting tradition, but with that modern thematic nod. Very cool.
And quickly, Alia Pot, too, her gown was made from recycled tech materials.
Oh, that's important. Sustainability making its way onto the carpet.
Yeah, you wonder what that actually means. Recycled plastics, e-waste components. Could be anything, really. Spun into fibers, used creatively. It's a good sign that designers are thinking about that, even here.
Right. Now let's get to the drama and the after parties.
Always some buzz there.
Beyoncé and Jay-Z. They made a surprise return after skipping a few years.
Whoa, okay. That's big news.
She wore a metallic silver bodysuit, 20-foot train. He was in a sleek cyberpunk suit. They definitely brought the star power back.
They always do. They know how to make an entrance and nail a theme.
Then there was, the inevitable awkward run-in, some unnamed A-list exes. Apparently the cameras caught some tension.
Huh. You can imagine. Those unscripted moments amidst all the perfection. Adds a bit of spice.
And the after party sounded lively. There's a rumor about Drake's robot bartender.
Oh! What happened?
Apparently it malfunctioned and just started spraying champagne everywhere.
No way. That's hilarious. And maybe slightly ironic, given the theme. Tech gone wild.
Very memeable, I bet. Also, Kylie Jenner and TimothéeChalamet were seen leaving one party together.
Keeping those relationship rumors going. The gossip columns love that stuff.
It gives you that behind-the-scenes glimpse, doesn't it? Beyond the polished red carpet.
Yeah, the slightly more chaotic, human side of it all.
So let's circle back to the fashion itself. Hits and misses. The script explicitly names Zendaya, Deepika Padukone, and V as people who absolutely nailed the theme.
And you can see why. Zendaya's visual tech, Deepika's cultural fusion, V's bold sci-fi statement. They all showed real thought.
Clear concept, strong execution.
Exactly. They understood the assignment, as they say.
But then, there was an unnamed A-lister whose outfit got compared to a literal trash bag.
Ouch. See, that's the risk, isn't it?
Pushing boundaries versus just failing.
Yeah, it's a fine line. Sometimes avant-garde needs real artistry behind it or a clear concept. Otherwise, it just looks off. The MET is the place to experiment, but it doesn't always work.
And Kendall Jenner's look also seemed divisive. A barely there AI-inspired dress.
Right. So some people might see that as revolutionary, maybe hinting at digital fashion, virtual reality. Using minimal material to make a point.
While others are thinking, where's the rest of it?
Pretty much. Is it fashion innovation or just not enough fabric? It's totally subjective and depends how well it connected back to that AI concept.
So wrapping this up then, we've covered a lot from the MET Gala 2025. Zendaya's icon status cemented again.
Shah Rukh Khan's legendary debut.
The tech integrations, the surprises, the after-party chaos.
And looking at the bigger picture, it really feels like AI isn't just some sci-fi idea anymore. It's influencing creative fields, like fashion right now.
Designers, celebrities, they're all engaging with it.
In really interesting ways.
So it leaves you, the listener, with something to think about. This theme, future relics, fashion in the age of AI, all the things we saw. Is this just a trend? A blip in fashion history?
Or are we actually seeing the start of something bigger, a fundamental shift in how technology shapes not just our clothes, but our culture, our identity globally?
What kind of relics from today, from this intersection of fashion and AI, will people look back on in the future? It's definitely something to ponder.